Well, thank you for inviting me to share my experiences. My name is Sara Lopez. I am a consultant pharmacist at the Evelina Children's Hospital. So I am specialized on pediatric medicines for the pediatric intensive care unit and the neonatal intensive care unit. I am quite linked with GRIP through the Work Package 5 and Work Package 6. Especially as my background is a pharmacist, I'm quite involved in the actual pediatric formulations and pediatric medicines. I'm also working for the formulation working group at the European Medicines Agency, so that I have a great interest on this topic. Well, I think if you don't have the right formulation, it will be very difficult to administer the medicine properly into the child in the neonatal population and pediatric population. And also, is actually as well to make sure that the patients are getting reliably the dosage on the medicine. So formulations are a key factor for efficacy of the medicines. In addition to that, is safety. We have been using pediatric formulations, formulations that are not designed for children, which contain excipients which may be toxic. They have just been formulated for adults, and they may have an effect on the safety of the product and also on the efficacy, the whole composition. So that's why it is really important to get the right medicine with the right formulation to the patient. So then we can proceed with further clinical trials and all these studies, the study design. Well, I think, first of all, is awareness about all the issues of pediatric formulations and people, a workforce, capable to understand this through the master's degree. So through the master's, we are putting together a whole module on pediatric formulations. So all the researchers and professionals that will be doing clinical pharmacology in pediatrics will actually have a good understanding of the actual medicines. That is probably one of the main achievements. In addition to that, we are doing research on different issues regarding formulations to identify an answer, or at least to bridge this knowledge gap. So that's the second part, which I think, especially through our work package leaders, Professor Tony Nan and Dr. Catherine Toulouse, they are really a driver on this research aspect of the work package of the pediatric formulations. And then, of course, identifying experts. We are not that many in the world interested on the topic, so one of our emphases have been as well looking at a network, developing a network, an inventory of experts that are interested, so we don't duplicate efforts and we actually join all the efforts to for the greater good, really. This is a challenging question in itself. Perhaps is to engage with the stakeholders and in terms of pediatric medicines. So let's say, if we produce the material for the course, that actually the clients or the customers or the students will really engage on the topic of formulations and will apply that into their future practice. Industry partnerships, government regulatory partnerships. So they all really put more emphasis on the actual drug formulations as an initial step of designing the whole clinical trial. So we could produce all of these, but we need them to engage with us. That's perhaps probably number one. Well, I think I am a great believer on this project, and I think it could have a great impact once we have all the deliverables achieved on future generations coming up with new medicines for children. So this could be set in a stone program to train professionals all around the world with on pediatric drug development.